Well, my father is a jazz artist, and my grandfather is a blues artist. Yeah, and my father, he's still around. He still plays. You know, he was born out of L.A., Los Angeles, and had me, you know, at a young age, but instilled in me, you know, the life of the music world. And my grandfather, he didn't know him till later in his life, but yet he found out later that he was a blues artist involved in blues music. Yeah, and his name is Thomas McCoy, but he is deceased at this moment, but a great human being and a great harmonica player, which I was told. But yes, it's genetic. It's into the bloodline. Well, I started doing music at the age of 12. I fell in love with hip hop, man. Yeah, I fell in love with hip hop. I never knew how to sing. Like I never was much more of a singer. But the first hip hop artist I heard was Melly Mel, which was The Message, and Beat Street. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, that's right. And I remember listening to Beat Street, man. I fell in love. But what really got me over the top was Run DMC. And when I heard those two cats, I was like, yeah, man, that's interesting. But what got me to fall in love with hip hop was LL Cool J, man. When I heard that dude, man, I was like, yeah, that's something I want to do right there. Yeah. So LL Cool J is one of my heroes in music. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He's a great one. He's one of my greats, man. Yes, he is. He inspired me, man, in a big way. He's one of my favorites, man. He's one of my heroes in music. So yeah. So listening to him got me involved in music. So I started writing songs at the age of 12. And it just progressed over the years, man. But it was a long journey. But at that moment, you know, I didn't have a lot of family members that supported me in hip hop and supported in my musical background. My father, of course, obviously he did. But other family members just disagreed on it. So I had to go through life proving them wrong. See, I grew up in South Central LA, and that's when all the gangbanging was involved back in the 80s on out. And I was involved with it. I was gang affiliated, and all my homeboys, they gang bang, and I ran with them. And music saved my life. It saved me, my dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it saved my life. I had homeboys that were robbing banks. You know what I mean? And I was begging them to go with them. And they was like, nah, dude, stick to that music. Man, that's going to save you, my dude. So music saved me, man. You know, it saved my, yeah. Yeah, it saved my life. That's right. You know, God, of course, God, man, God gave me on the right path. I serve a purpose. And because of that purpose, he allowed me to be able to understand who I am and what my purpose is in life. It's not about me, it's about him, and it's about the music, so I can have a reason through the music to inspire. So that alone, man, was a connection that I had with my spirituality, man. That's right. That's right.
Cognito, yeah, my Machino, getting down for the law. Getting down, looking my books. Check my books until I'm getting, I'ma get down low. Hop in the tank, and I see family. In my wheelchair, talking about my wheelchair, having these spokes on it. And I'm all in the inside, feeling the protein. I'm up on stage, he gon' blow the leaves and everything. All in the slingshot, I want to shine. I didn't know it.
Keep a straight arrow. I'm on the right path, love, the straight and narrow. Yo, feel my pain, love. Now keep a straight arrow. I'm on the right path, love, the straight and narrow. Yo, feel my pain, love. Keep it straight arrow. I'm on the right path, love, the straight and narrow. Hey yo, baby, come over and swing on these nuts. They watch me do the monkey dance all over your butt. So guess what? Tonight they heard Decevio, man. I'm spitting reds on your hoes like Spider-Man can. It's me, the man of the guaranteed to proceed. And nobody can do it like me. So it's upper end. That baller on the budget. Stick to the conversation, bitch. Don't try to change the subject. Yes, protect the balls, love what I'm saying. The street nonsense keeping it thorough. Bow and arrow, it's straight out your heart. You keep it running and coming and rubbing niggas out there. They ain't saying nothing. Feel what I'm saying, love?
Where's my quarterback? I never let him get sacked. Just call me inferior. Planet blood stands in my office interior. All men are created equal. Ghetto bird chasing me low. Throw the bomb from pole to pole. Touchdown, I boogie till I can't no more. Now dipping in my rag 6-4.
Yes, sir.
Sitting in the thought from last week.
I'm still over here. I'm still over here. I'm still over here jamming to the song, man. It's so bumping. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, it's all about the music, man. I try to make it about the music. So everything that you see in details is exactly what we put in the music. We put the like guitar riffs and just everything you can sound. The sound that we come up with is all detailed in the music. So we put the percussions, every little thing, man. It's all in there, man. So like that's the sound that you get out of the kind of music I make. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I think the coolest thing about, yes, sir. I think the coolest thing about the music is the creative aspect of it. And just knowing that you can be able to create something like a masterpiece of like the way Dr. Frankenstein can create the Frankenstein, man. You know, that's what we get out of it in the studio. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. The song, the song is a little self-explanatory. It's like what we deal with in life. You know, you got sometimes in life where you dealing with relationships where, you know, some people read into it a little bit deep than what it is. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you want to be in a happy relationship and be good to that person be really good to you. But a lot of times people got other things that they need to do with their lives, but people read into what you're doing the wrong way. And what I mean by that, sometimes a man might want to go out and go work, but his woman might be on the sideline like, look, man, I wanted to have that time with you. But you like, baby, you know, I got to go work. You know what I mean? But they might look in it and act like you out there creeping. So Oh yeah, you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, but you letting them know, you letting these ladies know, like, look, baby, it's all about you. You know what I mean? And I'm coming home to you at the end of the day. So, you know what I mean? Just know that I'm out here, I'm hustling, I'm grinding, and I'm doing whatever I could to make ends meet. And, and I'm coming home to you at the end of the day. So, yeah, I'm not out here creeping. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, that's what's up. Only one. Okay.
Keep a straight arrow. I'm on the right path, love, the straight and narrow. Yo, feel my pain, love. But keep it straight arrow. I'm on the right path, love, the straight and narrow. Yo, feel my pain, love. We keep it straight arrow. I'm on the right path, love, the straight and narrow. Hey, yo, baby, why don't you come over here and swing on these nuts and watch me do the monkey dance all over your butt? So guess what? It's your neighborhood Decevio, man. I'm spitting webs on your hoes like Spider-Man can. So who's your friend? It's me, the man of the guarantee to proceed, and nobody can do it like me. So hold us upper hand, that baller on the budget. Stick to the conversation, bitch. Don't try to change the subject. Yes, detective bars love what I'm saying. The street knowledge is keeping it thorough. Bow and arrows is straight at your heart. We keep it running and cameras for the niggas out there. They ain't saying nothing. Do what I'm saying, love. We keep it straight narrow, and on the track of love, on the straight and narrow. Feel my pain, love, we keep it straight narrow. We on the right path, love is straight and narrow. Keep up your pain, love, we keeping it terror. We on the right path, love is straight and narrow.
Where's my quarterback? I never let him get sacked. Just call me inferior. Planning good stands in my walk interior. All men create equal ghetto bird chasing me low. Throw the bomb from pole to pole. Touchdown, I boogie till I can't no more. Now dipping in my rack 6'4". Sitting in the thought from last week. Going out my mind, no words won't let me sleep. Delete me, cheap food. My fingers on the trigger. I'm that nigga, sipping St. Ives liquor. We have entered a state of emergency. Earthquake, blackout, victim, Washington State. Slipped out, sparks, pain. Every Irish city, roasted, boat, floating in the ocean, a nose drop. My gun sniped, them got shot. Through the hot block, down rock, non-stop, hip-hop, Pomona to Pomona. Got a ship in the Pomona. Head right to the lead, I fly top, shooting in a rack 6'5". Honey, there's bees. My brother, Decevio to Davis, advise, give me the ball and watch me score tricks. High step, high line, compared to Terrell Davis, get that Black Panther party. You wanna do like run, no damn earn heart, built on your lives, enzymes, bacteria, tadpoles.
Man, first of all, I'd like to say, man, that's a soul jam. You know what I mean? We got to bring the music back to the soul and the core of the soul, the music, my dude. Like I said, the music is spiritual and stuff. But that young lady is a great vocalist. She came down to the studio. What I try to do with that song is like what Kirk Franklin be doing. Sometimes you don't really hear Kirk Franklin singing through the record, but yeah, you got the choir going through it, but you hear him just like chanting through the jam, like, yeah, hallelujah, woo, 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 So basically that's what I did. That's why you hear me. Yeah, so that's why you hear me barely on the jam, but the jam is my jam, but she just helped bless the song. But the song is basically, it's like, man, we fall down in the world. You get what I'm saying? But a lot of times, man, we gotta find ourselves, getting ourselves back up. when we get knocked down in life. You see what I'm saying? So what I basically let people know, like, man, you know, if a guy like me came from nothing to something, and a person like me came out of a whole lot, and I changed my life for the better, and God been before me, who can be against me, and he had a plan for me and stuff, that goes to show that everything can be all right. You see what I'm saying? So basically let people know, man, you the only one. You the only one that we call on for all kind of little things. So like I said, the music is spiritual and it's deep, but it got a voice, and it's the voice of love, and that's what I believe in. So that's what that song is basically about. So yeah. Thank you. Man, I own my own studio, my brother. I got a studio over here, 2 studios that I work out of, and that's crazy. I made my first album back in 2001. This is the grind that I got in my hustle. Like my first album that I did, I pressed up 500 CDs, right? What I did was I went to every place to go perform at, like every little open mic I could think of, talent shows, whatever. But every time I perform, people was like, man, you got a CD? And I'm like, yeah. So I was selling my CDs for like maybe $5. At this time, it was about $5 a pop. Every dime that I got, I used the investment towards my studio. I didn't have a studio at the time. I was going to 5 or 10 different studios, man. Didn't have my own. But my goal was to have my own. Once I established that, working out of my own studio. So love, man. So I pressed the record, you know, the record did good, and I used the money to invest into my own studio, and we rocked it in my own studio. Yes, so that's where that come from. Yes, sir. Nah, man. You know what, man? That's a good question. My thing is that I don't really work with too many artists, man, because, you know, I feel like this, man. Like a lot of these artists is very selfish. I never really pick and choose. I just try to get in where I fit in, man. Real talk. Like I don't try to like go to artists and stuff. Hey, man, can you help me? You know what I mean? Because no one helped me out for nothing. You get what I'm saying, my dude? Like no one helped me. I went to people. Hey, man, please, can you help me? But they shut the door on me. So what I did is I decided to do everything independently myself. No one helped me. I earned my way for every little thing. So when it comes to working with people, unless I have a great deal of respect for you, you know, I wouldn't have a reason to. You know, I make great music for myself. And like I said, God is bigger. So I serve a purpose. And because of that reason alone, you know what I mean, I could do it on my own. You know what I mean? And I let the music speak for itself. Yeah, I let the music speak for itself. Yes, sir. Okay, for sure. Hello. Good. I'm great. Thank you for asking. Thank you. You know what? That's actually a good question. The only instrument I do is me making music, making the beats. You know, my father, as I don't know if you heard, my father's a jazz artist. He tried to put me up on music when I was really young, and he got me playing the trombone. I used to play the trombone when I was about 7 years old. But no, I didn't pick it up after that. But so no, not too many instruments, no. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Thank you.
Talking about business, got my tuxedo on my pencil, selling this little Negro incognito when I'm in Chino, getting down for the loss.
You know, I'm glad you asked, my dude. Like, I'm everywhere, man. You can follow me. My name is everything. So, you know, my name is D as in David, E as in Eric, C as in Cat, E as in Eric, V as in Victorious, I-O, and then /Facebook, /Twitter, /Instagram, /YouTube, I'm just on every site, and you can follow me on every little show that I got coming up, and everything that I got my latest dates on, you know, for every little thing. So you follow me through that, you'll see exactly what I got going for the latest thing.
Keep a straight arrow. I'm on the right path, love, but straight and narrow. Oh, yo, feel my pain, love. I keep it straight arrow. I'm on the right path, love, but straight and narrow. Oh, yo, feel our pain, love. We keep it straight arrow. I'm on the right path, love, but straight and narrow.
Thank
yo,
you.
Baby, why don't you come over and swing on these nuts and watch me do the monkey dance all over your
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. It's a lot of hard work.
Webs on your holes like Spider-Man can. It's me, the man of the game.
Yes, yes.
And nobody can do it like me. So
yes.
That baller on the budget. Stick to the conversation, bitch. Don't try to change the subject. Yes, detect the words, love what I'm saying. The street now is keeping it thorough. Bow and arrow, it's straight at your heart. We keep it running and coming in front of the niggas out there. They ain't saying nothing. Feel what I'm saying, love?
Oh, great. Yes, sir. Molly Brats. That's what's up. Yes, sir.
We keep it straight arrow. I'm on the path of love, on the straight and narrow. Feel my pain, love. We keep it straight arrow. We on the right path, love is straight and narrow. Feel my pain, love. We keeping it arrow. We on the right path, love is straight and narrow.
Where's my quarterback? I never let him get sacked. Fans call me inferior. Planted blood stands in my Broncos interior. All men are created equal. Ghetto bird chasing me low. Throw the bomb from pole to pole. Touchdown, I boogie till I can't no more. Now dipping in my rack 6'4". I'm sitting in the thought from last week. Going out my mind, no ghost, won't let me sleep. Delete me, cheap fool. My fingers on the trigger. I'm that nigga, sipping St. Ives liquor. We have entered a state of emergency. Earthquake, blackout, evicted Washington State. Slipped out, smoke, stank. Every Irish, 6 pussy, roasted, boat, in the ocean, no strike. Hit my one snap, the got shot. Do your pop lock, body rock, non-stop. Hip-hop, to motor, to perform. Damn, shit, live the moment. Head 1, 2, 3, 1999. I'm fly top, shooting in the rack 6'5". Honey, there's beats in the beat. Uncle, and my memory racks alive. Love, purple rain, monsters, and straps. Deep water, rap slide down. Bust Democrat, bustin' like 24 set or Emmett Smith. I be hustling, bustling, strong arming my brother. Family to Terrell Davis. Advise, give me the ball and watch me score trick. High step, high line. Compared to Terrell Davis, get down. Black Panther party. You wanna do like run, no Dale Earnhardt. Built on your lies. Enzymes, bacteria, and tadpoles.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Don't even trip. I sag my pants when we trip.
Yeah, we live in a generation that was about that whole Molly. So my music is built on the resistance. That's what I call my music. It's a rebellious music, radical music. You know, this whole concept that I got called this crump hop, which is, or like as I mentioned before, is radical music. My music is like it's different, it's unique, but that kind of difference comes from being rebellious. I speak the truth. My name Decevio means speak the truth. So I tell like a TI is. I call a spade a spade. So this whole Molly thing has a lot to do with the brats, the Molly brats, meaning like the rebellious, like the rebellious kids that listen to this kind of music where they feel a lot of being felt like misunderstood and unappreciated, not just only from the parents but from society. like we got this new president. I don't try to get too deep into that, but the reality is that a lot of us is not getting their voice heard, and I'm that guy that's giving them a voice. So I'm kind of like giving these kids that listen to this kind of music a voice, letting them know that I'm listening to you, and I'm giving you that voice to that kind of sound, that giving them a perspective and an understanding about truth and what truth is to this American traditional ways that we non used to or are used to. So yeah, that's basically what that song is based on. Absolutely. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. I got a lot of things coming up for this new year, 2018, man. That year is going to be the year that I'm gonna own it. So, like, yeah, man. Right now, I got a lot of projects coming. If you follow me, as I said, Decevio, DECEVIO /everything, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, etc. You will see exactly what I got coming up. My shows, my performances, and new music, because I'm always working on new music. That's a daily thing. Yeah, so from then on, man, like we just got a lot of stuff coming up. So if you follow me, you can be stayed in tune to exactly what I got popping, what I got cracking and stuff. So. Like I said, D as in David, E as in Eric, C as in Cat, E as in Eric, V as in Victorious, IO /Facebook /Twitter /Instagram and /YouTube. So it's Decevio@hotmail.com. That's my email if you guys want to contact me. And like I said, if you follow any of those networks, you can see what I'm up to.
We have entered a state of emergency. Earthquake, blackout, Washington State. Slipped out, spoke today. Every Irish city, Joseph, both in the ocean, my nose broke. My once not them got shot. Do your pop lock, body rock, non-stop, hip hop,
Okay. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. I look forward to it. I'm ready to rock it. Show the American world that how I get down. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the whole entire thing. Appreciate it. Bless.